Oh yeah, I put a lot of my life on hold since the Trump election. A lot of other things planned, but desperate times.
How so?
I mean, like I probably would see my friends, you know, once a week would be nice. I would go and see my friends, unless they come here. That's the only time I see them. You know, like just different career things. You know, I had plans to, you know, I'm science and health reporting. I had different other videography stuff, but I just have been refusing clients because this is more important.
And how important do you think it is for young people to be involved in politics?
I think it's more for everyone to be involved in politics. But essentially, you know, if you care about your future, I don't see a reason not to. It's a hard lift because, you know, when you're young, it's hard to see how, it's hard to think that far in advance, I think, and it's hard to understand just really the impact that decisions made far away from you have on your life.
And do you think it's important for this upcoming midterms to have young people as a strong job?
Oh yeah, that'd be great. You know,
Yeah.
you know, if you care about, if you care about what the climate is like in 50 years, I think it's probably the most important thing you can do. You know, if you want to ever own a house, you know, if you ever want to have a job that isn't that'll last and you're going to be taken by robots in the next 50 years, you know.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I wish more people would, but I'm very cynical about all this. I have very little hope that young people will care until things get really, really bad.
So, is that what you've seen? Being so involved is that it's hard to convince people to become more involved?
I mean, I would say most people who are involved are, you know, older than 50, which is great. But it is hard for people to make the connections, and I think people are so cynical about the process. It's a vicious cycle, right? You see that the government doesn't really represent you, so you don't participate. You don't participate, so the government represents you even less, and then you get even more dispirited, and it's just this vicious cycle where you don't participate because you don't see it working for you, and it doesn't work for you because you don't participate. So I'm not sure how you get around that unless, you know, things get really, really shitty.
And so you're involved in Sister District, right?
Yeah.
How did you get involved in that?
Well, I think there's this huge gap between a common American ideal, right? So I like the idea of Sister District in that, you know, it's joining communities across the country
on behalf of local Democrats
to find our commonalities, to find places where we all meet rather than focusing on places where we disagree. And I think it's important, you know, as far away as someone in Arizona's life might feel to me, I think we're much more connected than we realize that representatives in Arizona affect the decisions that are made that affect my life. And it's hard to see that unless you actually meet people there, talk to people there, get to know them, and realize that we are really, at our core, I hope that we all are combined by a common Americanism. So I'm hoping that appeals to people. I think we understand there's too much money in politics, that the incentives for economy right now benefit shareholders and not people. And if corporations are people, let's make sure that they act like people should, which is to be, you know, take care of each other and to be, you know, it's that ultimately we all need to work together if we're gonna make it the next couple of years.
And you said that you were cynical, but have you been inspired by recent special elections in Ohio? I mean, that was pretty close, right?
It was. I hope that is creeping in, but
do you feel passionate about the blue wave, or is that just a slogan?
I hope it is. It's there. I hope people, you know, I hope that old tribes are dissolving. That left and right to me don't really make sense anymore. It's really, do you believe in an open, accepting, you know, community and an open, accepting society, or do you believe in a closed off kind of, very limited nationalism? And I would hope that people across the spectrum of their feelings about the economy, feelings about different social issues, that we can still see ourselves as that one exceptional country that is open and accepting of so many different types of beliefs and diverse feelings and attitudes. So I hope people see that one party represents that more than the other.
And how important do you think that the internet has been, particularly creating people? I mean, I met you, and I feel like a lot of these websites like Sister District and other things like that.
Yeah, it's I'm gonna take care of it real quick, but just to finish up, I think it's good and bad. I think I've met so many amazing people. I've been connected to so many different communities. I've been inspired by how people all across the country are doing their part their own way, and we're able to all lift each other up. But at the same time, I worry about how the internet is fracturing us even more, how information bubbles are creating tribes that don't have to listen to each other, how we really aren't forced to talk to each other, we're just screaming. So it's good and bad, and hopefully the good wins.